Yes. You should just assume you're banned forever, honestly. I will tell you if it ever happens, because it's not like a time base or anything like that. You'd have to do pretty poorly in like main tournaments consistently. You're watching this, you've not signed up, and you think you've been to the label of rookie. You're more than welcome to sign up. You have about 15 minutes. Also, Candyman and 'n' 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 'n
Yo, yo, yo. Ready for the TNS tournament tonight? I'm just kidding. Nobody wants to play duos. Out of the 10 people that got codes. I don't know. I haven't played the game at all today. I kind of want to play some more, but probably will tonight. Ooh. Like me. You have the lobby up? Crash, are you muted for the stream? That's funny.
There's a single minute left. I didn't realize I was muted. I muted the mic because of I went away to clean some cat boxes before I actually had to be more active.
Damn, so I was just talking to a ghost on screen.
Yeah, I need Candyman to check in. I'll give you a few moments since all my beckoning for you to sign in was not audible, apparently. What's up, Dron? BG? Yeah, you can always sign up ahead of time. Don't feel weird about doing that. Like, the worst thing that will happen is if you don't check in, I'll just assume you're not around and you will be removed from the bracket. That's it. Like, it's no big deal. I mean, you will get pinged a decent bit if you do that. I don't know if pinging bothers you, maybe don't do it, I guess, but again, Candyman, I need you to check in like immediately, otherwise we're gonna move forward without you.
Damn, ruining the even number of players we would have had.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Well, at least Candyman signed up and understands these tournaments exist.
Doesn't understand the time to go. Hey, Rogue Inugami, the classic. I know that name. I know you're somebody else. Are you? Is that Ayetu? Is that Ayetu? Is that? It's always like somebody else. Okay, that is Ayetu. There we go. I'm really bad at like keeping together like who's who. Remember, they have different names between different platforms. Welcome though. We're about to get started. I think I'm calling it for Candyman not to be available here. Here's a little commercial just to make sure that the commercials don't interrupt sets. Let's get started here.
Did Bgigante win the last Rookies with Arya? Is that why Arya's on the card?
Yes.
So it's like there's not really an Arya main we see in the Rookies. Dang.
There's not.
What a bully.
Who's to go bully everybody with this week? You know? Let me double check, make sure here. Yeah, it looks like no one joined at the last second. That means there will be... Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't start yet. There will be...
Oh, shit. I didn't put on random music.
That's pretty important. There will be one person that's left out every single round, unfortunately, because we have an uneven amount of participants. So we'll see what happens. So for the first round, Chaotic Assassin might just turn brain off on a woo. I mean, you don't need a brain for that. Chaotic Assassin, unfortunately, you don't have a match in round one. So that means this is the only round you're sitting out this today. The rest of the rounds you'll have a match.
Us Wolf players get a bad rap.
Yeah, AlxMoonFang and Lochnar, y'all can go ahead and play off stream, and then we'll start the stream off with Faffel and BG. And then Ayetu and Bodied after that. Unfortunately, that's just how it works out, Chaotic. It's unfortunate, but...
If you were a gym leader in Pokemon Trash, what would your type be?
I don't know.
Nikki was asking that question earlier. Wheels said ice. We're just like, damn, bro likes to play on hard mode.
I mean, ice could be like, you know, whenever, depending on like when you face it, like it could be like a challenging type to face, depending on like if they have a lot of good setups and whatnot. But like, I don't know, in general, gym trainers are kind of a pushover, anyways.
Yeah.
Although I like to think that's generally like the Pokemon League being like, you need to design a team to test these trainers to hit this benchmark. So like they're meant to be overcome. But I don't know if that's how it's actually supposed to be or whatever. Night Slash, don't make me ban you from this channel.
Hey, you're not even subbed, bro.
Not a real fan.
If I was a gym leader, I'd be Dark or Fire, one of the two.
I always say like if I were a Pokemon, my type would be Poison Fairy, so I guess one of those two. There, Scott, thank you for the follow.
Why do you say that?
I don't know.
If you were a Pokemon, I feel like it's a less common question.
The Shelfables, what's up? If y'all don't know, Shelfables made a good video about why you should play Killer Instinct.
It was good, yeah. Galarian, Weezing, and Pheasantipity are the only two.
I mean, I guess technically that video is not really for the people that are already here. Because we're already like, yeah, we like this game. We're playing it already. But definitely good. Okay, Faffel's on his way. We'll get started very soon. I hope y'all are having an enjoyable Saturday. I haven't done much
today. It still says 8 players honestly. In my bracket for some reason.
Yeah, it still shows the people that sign up that get like knocked out via check-ins.
Weird.
It is fun. Honestly, I mean I know KI is like an older game and whatnot, but the KI definitely like is lacking like modern content. like Nikki was like the only one that was making stuff for KI that was like kind of fits in a modern content environment.
And he had decent variety of content too. It wasn't just like rank streams and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job turning your brain off, Bgigante.
Faffel's turning the brain off.
I think this matchup is mostly even. It can be annoying for both characters.
Mm-hmm. I definitely think, you know, Faffel's been around a while, so maybe he won't fall too prey to Cinder. But definitely has the advantage there on just like character familiarity.
Gotta see more eclipses out of this stuff if you want to win.
Lochner, you don't need to miss Nikki's videos, by the way. They're still there. You can watch them.
They're just 2 years old at this point.
Yeah, that's all.
How to do empty jump, safe jump? That would have been watching too much Cyberwolf. Just do safe jumps against Cinder. You can safe jump as DP on any, if you get level 1 or 2 on Mantra Ender. Even a raw uppercut, you can safe jump as DP.
Failed.
You can safe jump off a throw. You just gotta learn the setup.
And that was the sick, stupid thing that Saberwolf can do when he can cancel run into instinct.
Needs it. It's very useful.
I'm sure it's super useful. Let Kim Woo cancel a mid-dragon kick into instinct.
Oh no, he found the flames.
Oh my god.
Once again.
Yeah, you want to be very careful against instinct. Or the burnout. This is how you die.
No, you should just jump. You do not want to get open. Okay, found a hit. You don't want to get opened up by low Inferno into Shadow into level 4 cash shot. Out of the Mantra Ender again to waste more time. We can't get hit by it.
What?
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, BG let that rock a little too long. I mean, you even noticed like Faffel tried to break a little bit on the Shadow. He could have just went straight from the Shadow into an Ender. Oh, the legs.
Careful with that low Inferno. You see, doesn't have the Shadow meter to confirm it. Jump it, dive kick. Oh. See, like, yeah, Wolf. Like that low Inferno is right. He does it against people who want to try and play footsies because it hits so far away low. And like jumping can be a risk against Cinder because he's just got down up DP. But if they are just sending that low Inferno a lot, just dive kicks that they stop because it'll like punish that every time.
Yeah, and outside that, Cinder doesn't really have like a lot of really strong threats, and he needs Shadow to actually make it threatening, really.
Yeah, to confirm. I mean, it does a lot of potential damage on blocks. Even blocking can be an issue, but you do want to establish the fact that you want to let Cinder let you play the footsies game in this matchup because yeah, you want to be able to walk back and whiff punish the Trailblazers. Safe jump. Yeah.
Apple's got to. Yeah, he's got to stop pressing these punch buttons. That's how you die against Cinder. You've done a lot of good damage. This is just one chance. Drops it again. Okay.
Yeah, as Wolf, you got to get used to just confirming shit into running uppercut or just sending running uppercut, like crouching heavy kick, crouching medium kick, and running uppercut when you're.
Watch out for the fire. There it is.
I do just want to see more jumps from Faffel. Like, it's fine jumping at Cinder.
Oh, he went for damage. I guess it's fine.
Nice confirm.
But yeah, definitely something Faffel, we've seen a lot is you play against Cinder, you've got to just stop using that button if you get fired. Unless you need it to like secure a kill or something, you should definitely just play it safe.
I agree. Yeah, so if you do a forward throw, you can do like a very slight walk back for a frame kill and do a forward jump into a safe jump, and it's pretty easy to safe jump Cinder's DP because it's 10 frames. So
Wake up,
manual
fly
time
kick.
Frame kill isn't that big a deal.
Not fired up too.
Okay, got lucky, didn't get punished on that. Here comes the bomb setup. That's not gonna work. Yeah. You just gotta hold that, or you gotta Shadow leaping slash through if you don't want to hold it.
Not again. Didn't try to break that time. Ooh, bad punish. But that's a start. Oh,
Out of range
misspaced
of his
it.
own light.
Yeah.
Gotta learn your spacings.
Getting so far. Both these games have been pretty close.
Yeah, I think Faffel just not respecting that low Inferno, though. Some big openings that BG's finding with it. Yeah, Wolf can technically almost always punish Inferno. Because if Cinder doesn't hold it for very long, it's -4, and then if he holds it, it's -7. So I just always try to just Shadow Ragged punish it. It's definitely hard, though, because the low block stun of a projectile.
You definitely got to pay attention to Cinder's fired up as well, because like the range of the Inferno, whenever it's fired up, is like so much larger. So you can tell like if you can recognize when he's fired up, it's like there's a huge difference in the range of like if he can actually threaten low Inferno like he has been.
Faffel didn't realize that was punishable on that really close Trailblazer. It never says punish if you punish Trailblazer because it's airborne. Yeah, see, look at these jumps. I do want to see dive kick more than just jump heavy kick out of Faffel because it's, I think, better at covering ground.
Little frame trap.
With the 4-frame shadow. For empty jump, you can just do a safe jump guaranteed. There's like no reason to empty jump that much against Cinder unless you try to do empty jump low. Get out of the corner. Shouldn't have taken the juggle. Should have just dashed out. Pop in.
Yeah, counter, block it.
Punish.
6 frames.
6 frames. He missed it. He did the right punish, just was a bit late.
No! So close.
Too much spaghetti coming out of Faffel.
Oh my
Should have just
goodness.
media eclipsed. If you media eclipse a bit late, it'll beat the Fire Flash. Cinder has to pretty much spend meter to beat it. Good eclipse.
Yeah, if you don't know, if they do a Trailblazer and then they do an Afterburner up forward in your face, unless they have the fire up state to cancel into a second Afterburner, you can literally just tank them out of that. Like, it has recovery, and it takes time for them to be able to press anything else after that. Saberwolf could definitely just eclipse. I'm sure he probably has even more potent punishes to it.
I just eclipse. It's the easy guarantee.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing to do. You get a knockdown.
Thing is, if Cinder does down forward Trailblazer, it will frame trap against it, so you just gotta be careful. Too many unsafe slides. Faffel has sent that so much. Just do uppercut. If you want to do a running move to take your turn, just do uppercut.
Block it. No!
No! Missed the button after the wall splat. That's not gonna work!
No,
That should be doing every game it's real but close for sure. Yeah, Wolf can low profile a lot of the target combo Cinders will go for. If he does the lights, it can beat what you go for, but even if Cinder does stand jab, Wolf's crouching light punch will go under it. Alright, okay, out of lobby. Alright.
You can low profile.
Yeah, low profile. Yeah, crouch medium kick. If he does like the medium or the heavies in the target combos, then you'll go under them.
Alright, moving on. I mean, Cinder is a... I think we say this every time he shows up here, mostly just BG now, but like, kind of a rare character to see. I would suggest, if you feel like it's a Cinder issue, you should probably just hit up BG, be like, hey, can we like play some sets or something? Run that matchup. Someday my DP will get punished. Yeah, I mean, he was almost there. He just missed it a little bit.
Yeah, if Faffel at least pressed the right button, right? He knew there was -6, had the 6-frame punish, just barely missed it.
You can't be a little loose with pressing back defensively in this game, though. Like, there's a decently generous buffer. You don't need to like be hitting it frame perfect or anything.
Yep. It's like 3 frames, I believe, out of block.
But Wolf is like one of the best characters to punish the flame pillar afterwards.
I mean, technically, if you're on it with Wolf, if you always do a forward dash after blocking the DP, you can always get a heavy punish, whether the flame pillar comes out or not. So you can forward dash, cross him up, do crushing heavy kick.
That sounds...
I never do that because I always forget about it.
That sounds really good to have, though.
Yeah, and sometimes you can mess up Cinder's DP cancels if they're like trying to wait to cancel the DP on the fire pillar. So if you dash through, all of a sudden they miss their instant cancel if they try to do it on the pillar.
I do something that something I do wish
Taco can do the same.
something I wish they changed in the AE update. Obviously, this would have taken more work than they probably had time to do. I wish like everything that was like kind of a state like fired up and whatnot. I wish they made like graphical elements for it. Because sometimes it, especially with like how like variable Cinder's VFX is, I feel like it can be a little hard to like quickly determine what state he's in, like whenever he's doing a DP.
Yeah. Some would say maybe that's the strength of the character, the fact that it's hard to tell, but
Yeah.
it is annoying where you're just like, you don't know if you have to worry about the low Inferno or not.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not involved. I guess Riptor is like the one character that can probably actually challenge her Shadow Spirit Slice pretty well. Placing down that projectile box on the way down.
Yeah, it's super active, super big.
Yeah, I definitely like, I don't know, I feel like everything should have a UI element just so it's readable for everyone.
I don't mind there not being one if it's like a balance reason, but it definitely would make it easier and more readable. Oh my god. The edge of the tail.
Make Cinder stronger if it's a balance issue.
Yeah, that's fair too.
I mean, this is why, you know, Keats doesn't like the fucking stinky skin that Zero uses, as it makes it harder to tell Hisako's like wrath state, even though she has a UI element.
So do you think like Glacius Armor and Instinct should have an UI element too?
Doesn't it?
No, he just has the armor on him.
It doesn't. I thought it shows it on his character portrait. I thought.
That's like a number, I guess. Yeah, it says the number of armors he gets, which never actually gets used. Ayetu though. Shin is definitely a character you don't see that much in the lower levels.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Pine? I do feel like Glacius, at least, like, is a lot more readable than Cinder's fired up state.
It is, yeah. The only one that's maybe hard is the armor on Gargos, depending on the skin he uses.
Yeah, that one's definitely a little funny.
At least that one's tied to the instinct meter, right? So you know he's in.
Is there an issue between y'all? Yeah.
He's got to move his car.
Here, I'm gonna run a commercial now because I think I forgot to after that first set.
I do think if you're fighting against Shinisako and you're a rushdown character like Riptor, the best thing you can do is literally just be patient. Shin has a very hard time making offense for herself in neutral, so if you're just not like rushing in there and gambling and letting Shin win neutral on a guess, then you can control the match pretty well.
She has like good setups and whatnot too on knockdown, but an important thing to remember is like generally you block like a mix-up and then you're free. You're back in neutral after you block a mix-up.
Yeah, and like her approach is, she puts the orb out and can walk behind a projectile, but like that's not that strong in this game. And then she doesn't have a forward dash. She has that teleport dash, which is like really hard to anti-air, even if you're looking for it sometimes. But like she gets no mix off of it. Like even if she teleports point blank and does like an aerial, it kind of pushes her back out of like good mix-up range. So like, you don't have a lot to be scared of in neutral from her until she gets that knockdown.
I mean, patience is almost always like just a really strong thing to have in this game.
I think there's some matchups that you just can't be patient because being too patient will just get you killed, but Shin is really not one of them.
Yeah. There we go. Ayetu coming back. Not sure if I've seen
being patient against Wolf, I think, can be really bad if you just let him do overpower whenever he wants.
Yeah. Ayetu usually plays TJ, right? Or am I wrong about that? I'm trying to
they had TJ on their card before the set started. They picked Shin as their first character.
Yeah, nothing wrong with trying some new shit.
Bro moved his card real quick, like he said.
I played exactly one game of Shin. Oh, Unity got you into Shin. Not sure if I've seen Unity Shin. Did she play it last night? I didn't get to watch everything.
She did, yeah.
Oh wait, I guess we'll have to see. Whoa.
Nice punish, but no confirm. Body by Saberwolf.
I was gonna say, we don't really see Body play Saberwolf.
The pink rat color. Don't need hit confirms if your opponent's just eating the throws.
He's taking after Fuji.
Again, hit confirm, please. I mean, he's doing strike throw every time.
Oh wait, you know,
hitter block.
You know what? I actually did remember Unity playing Shin a lot because she kept on doing the dash through like overhead, and then just did it again instead of converting into a combo.
Which that's kind of gimmicky, and it's not really that good. But if you're not prepared for it, she might hit you with it again like that. And Wolf has like one of the better anti-airs for it. You can just try and eclipse it if you see your teleport. But even that is still kind of hard to react to. But I do it against SVM. Nobody not blocking. Got reset.
Why didn't you just take the combo damage?
I like that eclipse out. Overhead. I like it opener ender though. That's unfortunate. Ran right into the hands. That's totally fine though.
I mean, that's honestly, that's how you want it to go. Either that or you just
you're like
out.
5% for that hands. Like, you do not need to go in if you're Saberwolf. And in this matchup, running uppercut, I wouldn't use overhead. Running uppercut is like your go-to neutral skip. Shin has a hard time dealing with running uppercut. That's punishable. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Shin's Rekka is not nearly as good as base Hisako's Rekka. She literally can only do mid-bit and do overhead.
Oh, was that overpower? That was so risky. No hit confirm again! No hit confirm again! He's just doing button into throw no matter what.
You don't need a
I
shadow
don't like
cannon
sending that either.
Oh my god, he lost. He was doing so good.
Body. I mean, no hit confirms still come to bite you. Like, if you're getting overpower on hit, you should be getting a combo like 90% of the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that has like a whole lot of time to actually hit confirm it too.
It's like the most hit confirmable single move I've ever seen in a fighting game.
Do you have to special cancel it, or can you link off of it?
Yes, on counter hit you can link off of it.
Okay,
so it's like I'll often counter hit link off of it, but if you don't, if you just get a regular hit, you got to do a special move.
I mean, I feel like the cancel window that's pretty generous still.
It is. It's insane. Like, I don't think there's a single person in the world that couldn't learn to hit confirm that button.
I mean, sometimes you're not feeling up to the hit confirm. You could also be taking stock of your opponent's meter game at the moment. If they don't have a shadow bar, like, you can kind of send shit. It's not the most optimal thing to do, 100%, but it's not terribly risky either.
Yeah, we can be -1 with Wolf. It's not bad with Blight Wreckage. We got Omen on the screen. I think this is a pretty decent character against Shin. Missed the punish.
Yeah, Ayetu's just sending these every single time. Just block the last Rekka. Always punishable. Like, Ayetu should really be hit confirming these Rekkas. Although I guess not.
Confirming them or changing up like how many hits you're doing of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess kind of not, since it's kind of working on Bodied right now. So, if it's working, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
our meter, why did he drop the combo?
Oh my
Body, please.
You had so much
Just
potential
use them
damage.
the combo.
Yeah. Get out of the way, get out of the way.
He wasn't holding up.
But yeah, I'd be curious to see if Bodied actually started like blocking and punishing the Rekka. Ayetu would adjust.
Ain't no way Bodied lost the life bar first that game. He had such a lead.
Throw a fireball. I don't. Just throw fireballs. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. The slide in. Shin Hisako does
that limbo move is very slow.
Yeah, it's very slow, and it doesn't go really that far anyways. The Shadow Spirit Slice It is not projectile invincible. The one that goes full screen.
Yeah, she has to do the shadow overhead, and it's like super slow. And no, he's getting opened up by it every time.
Yeah, I kind of wish Body would like go back and throw fireballs, activate shit like that, the shield or Shadow Rashikukens, create some pressure for yourself. Going back in.
Fight again? Yeah, too obvious. Oh, but Ayetu was
back.
patient.
Yeah, yeah. My God.
Oh my God. Body just going ham. Yeah, just fly away. Why'd he get hit? Small splat. What was that?
Oh my goodness. No, not like this again. Jump, 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 jump.
Okay, grabbed. Okay.
Oh wow, that actually worked.
Okay, mix it. Ultra. No!
Body's got to
No!
start. Oh my God.
Body, please.
Body's got to stop pressing mediums. I'm pretty sure Ayetu was mostly guessing on those mediums and like noticing that Body just kept on going to medium.
Ton of medium auto doubles got broken. Yeah, Body like should have had 2 of those games. Then he ended up losing 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, it'll happen. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Another 3-0 but close on stream.
Classic. Yeah, he does too many mediums. We were just saying that. So.
And the thing is, KI allows you to keep doing too many mediums as long as you show you're willing to counter break.
Or just go for resets.
Yeah. I mean, there's different ways you can do it, but if you just want to just use the same combo every time, KI gives you a way around it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I run a commercial right now? It's not that long because I did it in the middle of that set. Okay, we can run another one. Just trying to keep our sets free of them. Let's see. Let's go with, we didn't get AlxMoonFang on stream this time, so let's do it this time. So we'll get AlxMoonFang and Faffel right now. That means BG and Ayetu can play off stream. Who's left out? I think Lochner. Yeah. Lochner, you don't have a 2 match. So AlxMoonFang and Faffel on stream now. Bodied and Chaotic Assassin on stream after this next set. That means Chaotic Assassin's gonna be sitting around for a little bit, just waiting for that first match, but I figured I'd give Body a little break after that.
Mm-hmm.
I have to use a controller today. I mean, yeah, that could definitely affect it.
Yeah, it took me like 2 months or so to get more used to the Victrix, and now I'm way used to the Victrix.
Weren't you having some issues with that?
Yeah, I broke one. The bumper broke on the last one. I had to buy another one.
Oh, yeah.
And what sucks is it's like less fixable than the Xbox pads that I stopped using because they break too much. So I'm hoping this one doesn't break. We'll see.
Just gotta calm down your inputs. Gotta be less aggressive.
It's always the fucking heavy breaks, instant cancels, and ferro cancels. I like the Eclipse. So if you see Jago charging a fireball, you can just press sweep or charge a medium punch depending on the range.
Yeah, Wolf, you know, if you're actually in the range to respond to it, Wolf is like one of the best at actually responding to fireballs and stuff.
Oh yeah. Wolf literally just gets to punish Jago for it. I needed the Shadow Eclipse. Meaty DP. No, where's the confirm?
It's okay. There's always next Saturday. No, no. Oh, it was a punish though. Not
It was a punish
hit.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Faffel with the slight life lead here.
Thank goodness that doesn't just do a blanket 27%. Why are you dropping the combo, AlxMoonFang? You could have finished it, and actually you could have got more life back too by just confirming that combo. I don't know why he dropped it. definitely, I don't know, one of the harder things in this game is responding to the combo state. Lockouts are definitely super hard to actually respond to quickly. And very nice shadow counter. You don't often see Ragged
Faffel.
Edge getting shadow countered.
Yeah, Faffel definitely kind of just been sending it a bit. There we go.
Oh no.
No, the drop. Missed a manual, I think. Happens to me too sometimes.
Honestly,
Yeah, sent it.
doubles aren't the worst thing in the world. Obviously, you know, it makes your combo more breakable and whatnot. But, I don't know. Sometimes, maybe it's more, it's better to actually make sure you're actually hitting the combo instead of maybe dropping it.
See, Faffel could have won just right there if he just woke up crouching medium punch into Shadow Leaping Slash, being the charge fireball.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's the Jago classic. You got the instinct ready to pop, might as well just send a DP. It's safe.
Yep. You can try and make it whiff if you really think they're going for DP. That's like your defensive counterplay against it.
Yeah, you needed to like backdash there.
Backdash, Wolf can forward dash, or you can do like a jump and do a really early dive kick right as they're waking up. And that can make a whiff.
I definitely like characters like Jago. I will frequently, if they have instinct pop, I will just try to backdash them on wake up. Obviously that can be called out, but they really want
Kim
that.
definitely has a better time doing it with the 11 frames of invul. Because DPs have like 8 frames of active frames, so like you have to really time it well if you want to avoid it with your 7 frames of invul backdash. Punish that! Oh, didn't do it.
Okay, maybe
Medium
I'm
wind kick is
privileged.
always crouching medium punch punishable. Yeah, Kim's a little bit more privileged on backdashing DPs. Like, other characters can do it, it's just more of a spacing thing. Up for the turn steal, AlxMoonFang not biting. Next time turn steal with overpower. He's not going to press when you're -1.
Just jab.
Forward
Yeah,
dash?
there we go.
Yeah, or just jab.
Yeah, that shit's not real. I mean, I guess it would have been if it hit the wall, but it didn't. He didn't. He barely didn't. What's up, Kron? Interesting
Nice
break
heavy
there. I
one.
don't know. AlxMoonFang going for that counter breaker just, it's not necessary. He had full potential damage. He could have just ended the combo.
It's true.
All versions of Ragged Edge are safe on block, but they're all shadow counterable.
No, heavy's -5.
Oh, sorry. Heavy's -5. Oh my goodness.
Magic pixel, but there's the anti.
Does it keep him close
Medium's
enough to jab
-3,
usually?
so it's like DP punishable. Up close it is, yeah. If you do it space though, it's definitely like always safe. If you space heavy Ragged Edge a decent amount.
Sorry, I'm just used to Wolf being some BS. I was like, yeah, of course he's safe. How much better would Wolf be if they gave Wolf a stop option from his run?
Oh, he'd be super broken.
Although, I mean, you saw Faffel run into the corner and do an overhead. He could have done uppercut. Uppercuts definitely recover faster than that.
It does. Yeah, Faffel, like, he's doing some good things, but then he's kind of gambling on some stuff too much. I definitely think he'd be playing this matchup more aggressive, but you definitely don't want to just be sending crouching medium punch into Ragged Edge. You got to try and hit confirm that button. Because
I mean, I guess
definitely showing he can shadow counter it.
Yeah. Let's say, in regards to run stop from Wolf, we do kind of get to see what that's like, because that's an option he gets in Instinct.
Yep, and you can also Pharaoh cancel run stop in Instinct too. Well, it'd be even more broken though if Wolf could backdash or dash cancel his overpower charge like the other
Yeah,
character.
no, thank you.
Yeah, but why can Orchid and Tusk do theirs and not Wolf?
I don't know. There's
'Cause
also,
Wolf is better.
yeah,
Button. Nice shadow counter.
yeah, calling out the offense.
Risky reset point.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, Faffel would probably be doing a lot better if he just went for finishing his combos more. Like, obviously, you know, it's annoying if people are breaking a lot and whatnot, but sometimes it's just better just to go for the finish.
Mm-hmm. It's only -4. You could have punished with a shadow.
Yeah, that's
I like
one
that
of
back there,
the Wolf's most powerful tools is Shadow Ragged Edge. 4-frame Shadow. You can punish a lot of things that characters generally can't because 5 frames the minimum speed limit for most characters.
I like the patience.
I like him looking for shadow counters. He definitely should have been looking for it after he did a forward heavy kick on you first. Whenever you had a full shadow bar, you should have been looking for another one to come.
Like maybe he's worried about the instant cancel, but now he's wasting all his meter. It's risky.
Sorry, you're at church. I mean, I'm more sorry for you. That means you can't play tonight. Not in this bracket, at least. You're free to, I can't stop you from playing the game, but we've already started the bracket without you.
It is Easter weekend, so
yeah.
More people probably going to church this weekend than normal.
Oh no!
Counterbreaker should seal the deal, even without the meter, I think. He didn't extend it as long as he could have. He could have done one more auto double.
Yeah.
On the Eclipse.
And Jago's heavy punches, jumping heavy punch is kind of silly now. If I were him,
should have went for a heavy Eclipse there.
That's
much bigger hitbox.
That's an option. Honestly, my thought was like dash out, get a trip guard.
That is another option. True. Yeah.
Because he was really high up. You were not being threatened immediately with any sort of active hitbox or anything. You got plenty of time to dash out.
I still might be scared of Jago's like heavy punch reaching and punishing that, but
it's pretty good.
Just having Eclipse if that was me in that instance.
All right, let's get bodied in Chaotic Assassin. It's a little hard to use before you. Of course,
you're capping, bro.
I was gonna say, of course you like it, you Jago player.
It's changed the jumping heavy punch, made it a lot stronger. It's like definitely.
To be fair, it's not that change is honestly fine. Like, like it doesn't make him that much. Like the dumb change to Jago, of course, is the
The 27.
The 27, the TP.
But I mean, also, like so many characters in the game just have degenerate jump options. So it's like, yeah, Jago probably deserves to have one, considering he can't even change his jump arc. Like, like you look at characters like Rash, Omen, Arya, like they got such good jump options compared to like so many characters, especially Jago.
You're finishing this rank game? I guess that's fine. I would prefer if you just quit out, but it's we're playing a little rookies bracket. It's whatever. We're here to chill. It's fine. Yeah, if you're gonna finish the game, make sure you win.
If you lose, then you lose the tournament set too automatically.
Jago honestly isn't like he's a notch better. He's not like super much better, but the 27 like adds such like a change to how like you approach him as an offender.
Yeah, but I think with Jago, the thing now is pretty much he's slightly better, but he's just will random out more games than he used to, but he's mostly around the same.
Yeah. To be fair, he did get one of the best buffs like any character can get, which is walk speed buff. Like that just makes your character way stronger in Street Fighter type games. Yeah, the Jago heavy DP counter hit is super scary. It's really good. I don't know, my thoughts are it's kind of anti-KI, honestly, to be able to do that much damage on an invincible 3-frame meterless option. I think it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. And if it was on like a better character than Jago, it would definitely be broken, but...
No, what do you mean, Lochnar? How's it go? We're going to play on Fightcade. That's how it's going to work.
Oh, is there another? Is that
we're doing SNES again next month. Holy shit! BG lost a match. Unheard of. Never used that before. It's pretty easy to set up. It's not too bad.
Oh, I forgot. Did wrestling got bought by Saudi Arabia too?
I don't know. I don't think they're bought. They're definitely in the pocket of the Saudi. Like they do like
I remember
events
Nick
over
was
there and
saying
stuff
he was
like
gonna
that.
watch WrestleMania today.
No. Fightcade, it's a PC application. If you can't, if you don't have like you don't need like a really high power PC to be able to do it. But it has rollback and whatnot. Like it's actually pretty good. Charbok, what is up? Hope you're having a fine Easter Saturday. And technically, it's not Easter, is it?
Easter Vigil.
Yeah, they do events over there, and they're definitely like they're in the pocket. Like they're definitely like Saudi money, please, yum yum.
Saudi Arabia's definitely trying to take over the entertainment industry. Alright, Chaotic Assassin.
Yeah, mashing out of that. Chaotic Assassin being a name for a Shadow Jacob player is pretty on par. Like that's just on point.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately for Body, those fireballs do not have like an amazing amount of hit stun. You went for the hit and got blocked.
I feel like that's the thing that makes projectiles like more broken in this game is how much hit stun they have. Because that was like one of the bigger nerfs Fogel got is his projectiles don't have as good as hit stun as they used to.
I mean, I think Rip Torrid's fine without the hits and doing too much on the projectiles. Not a projectile.
Yeah, I think most characters. Like if Omen had that shit, Omen would be broken. But then they gave it to Orchid's cat, right? Now her instinct is like a lot better, which it was like pretty mediocre before.
Like Body pressing after the surge dive kick. It is -3. Chaotic Assassin could turn still with the DP, but you gotta show that shit first. For block, get punish.
That was a good option. Didn't even know about that one.
Nope.
Tried to go for the tricky combos, dropped it, but it worked out. -9, doesn't get punished, but does get counter hit.
Nope.
Yeah, I was like, he's either going to counter break or he's going to play for the lockout and do the recap after the lockout happens.
Chaotic Assassin kind of has like the anti-frame kills. He's just like sitting there staring at you as you're waking up and then does something.
Yeah, I mean, I think most players in this game do time things just by watching the wake-up animations because you can in this game because they're long enough. And frame kills in games with no buffers like that is kind of sometimes unreliable.
Yeah, unless it's like one thing you're pressing, it can be decently reliable. But if you have to press like 2 or 3 buttons, like that's like 2 or 3 chances for you to get off your frame that you need to be on.
Yep. And even then, I just do frame kills so you can just like either walk back or hold up, or it's something you can just hold.
Like the classic Rash plus boot frame kill, you just hold up.
Yeah.
After certain knockdowns.
And then the Rash, yeah, on his throw, and then a safe jump with Rash. I just do crouching light kick into jump and a safe jump, so it's like just a 1-button frame kill.
Interesting. We've been seeing Body use Glacis a little bit. The hail would make you like safer from teleports and whatnot, but I don't know overall what this matchup really looks like.
Dago definitely wins this matchup. He wins mostly by zoning, but I mean, if you got the knockdown, you can definitely mix like this too.
He jumped in. I feel like an aerial combo breaker that is like you set up a hill right there. Anytime you have a moment to set up a hill, I feel like you should be doing it.
I agree. If you notice Carnitas, that's like all he does. He's like always sets up hail whenever he has the opportunity to.
It's super strong. It's like the strongest thing. Well, maybe not the strongest, but it's like you just deny your opponent the ability to play how they want to. They gotta first deal with the threat of being auto combo broken by the hail.
Hail is like a strong offensive and defensive tool. Oh my god. I believe this is the optimal. No, he could have done one more medium auto double.
I mean, Body mostly has 2 characters. He's like Glacis a little bit, but his Glacis is definitely looking more green than like his Rip Torrid or Skim. KI is a fun game though, in that like as long as you know the special move inputs, you can kind of play anybody. Like that's honestly one of the biggest like hurdles to playing different characters in most games is like if you don't know combos, like you're losing so much damage on each hit. It makes it way harder to actually win. But in this game, you just know the special move inputs. You can just do whatever you want to.
Yep. The combo structure definitely allows flexibility when playing different characters. And then the hard part of playing different characters is knowing all the matchup stuff, all the spacings, all the everything else. But yeah, the Glacius not looking too clean. I think Body's just not super comfortable on the character compared to his main characters.
Not sure why he busted it out.
I mean, Glacius does damage. If there's one character that, you know, can carry people in this game, Glacius is in that conversation.
He might be #1 carrier.
Yeah.
No, he's at your local. Okay, okay. It didn't go well. Yeah, Chaotic Assassin's probably... He's probably pretty high level for this bracket, from what I understand. But obviously, he's not doing, like... He definitely has flaws in his game plan. There's different things to exploit. This matchup
Shaco's also a tricky character.
Not too bad, honestly, but yeah, Body's just got like these weird defensive ticks, like that throw from so far away. Something strong that Kim has is, unless your opponent starts showing that they're going to do these like fake dive kicks and whatnot, the TK ones real fast, like you can pretty much always parry a dive kick. You don't have to worry about whether it's, you know, surge or not or anything.
Wake up.
If you just don't want to deal with the left, right.
Shadow Dragon kick. Let's go.
He should have just parried, actually, I feel like. Oh, missed
I like the Shadow Dragon. Like, he had 2 bars. I like taking the damage on Shadow Dragon kick. It does a lot. Would have been better if he could have cashed out that white life it adds, but it's all been recovered.
Yeah. You say it was on a different controller.
Too bad.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join. If I feel like you're too strong, I will definitely tell you and be like, I need you to leave. Oh, quick kill.
I don't know about that 1 meter spin.
Yeah. I feel like at a bare minimum, oh no, you could have got punished there, I think, with the Annihilation, honestly.
Yeah. Tried the crouching heavy punch, was a bit too slow, but 6 frames might have worked. Oh no, Body, you're crumbling. And that'll be it. Or not. Shadow Fireball? I think you could have killed needlessly if you did Shadow Fireball off the throw.
No, it wasn't active anymore. Unfortunate.
Yeah, the Riptor, honestly, I feel like looked the best, right? The first character Body played.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Something I would definitely say, you know, we were talking about ease of switching around characters, but if I were you, I would definitely just stick with one if you're, you know, performing at the highest level. But also, I would say do whatever you think is fun. If you have fun swapping around different characters, go ahead and do it. It's whatever. No, you're back. Don't worry. At least didn't come back out. No. Y'all don't have to worry about anything. There's no issue with y'all joining this, even if you like maybe you don't traditionally fit the rookie label. Okay, come on, challenge.
Weakness does not exist in this dojo.
I definitely, I don't know. I think he's probably not too strong. He's probably really at like the highest level that I would want him being in here. But let's see, who have we? What is our string count per player look like? We've not got Lochnar yet. We gotta get Lochnar on. And I guess this would be the last time we get Faffel on as well. This would be Faffel's 3rd match on stream. Who's not in here? Bodied. Bodied, you don't have a round 3 match. So, BG and Chaotic Assassin, y'all can play off stream? No. Buh. Actually, you know what? Ayetu and AlxMoonFang, I'll get you all off stream. And we'll get Lochnar and Faffel. And we'll get Bgigante like Assassin. Part of me wanted to be like, maybe I should keep Chaotic Assassin off stream just so he can go ahead and play again soon. Because he's definitely been the one that's been waiting the most, I feel like. What did I say, Negascott? What did I call again? Lochnar and Faffel. There's the Lochnar.
Another Jago versus Wolf. If there's one matchup that is KI trash, what is it?
What do you mean?
Like, if someone sees a matchup, then they say, oh, that's KI. You know, it's like Ryu versus Ken is Street Fighter, you know?
Probably.
Is it
like,
Fulgor versus Jago, or is it Wolf versus Jago?
I feel like Fulgor and Jago. Wolf's definitely an iconic character, but I feel like he doesn't quite reach, like, poster level like Jago and Fulgor do.
Jago versus Orchid? Yeah, I feel like Fulgor Jago is who I would probably say, too. I just know there's that one TV show that had the KI thing, and the dude was playing Wolf versus Jago, and he's like, counterattack with wind kick or whatever.
Shut the hell up. Heatcron Superfly, why do you keep following? I feel like this is like the third week in a row that I've seen you follow. Stop unfollowing, please. Just keep your follow there. And Sipmaster, I do plan on being Sipmaster. Thank you so much for the follow. I do plan on being a combo breaker.
The only Sith speaking absolutes.
No, you just never know what's gonna happen.
I'm the same way. I always just say I plan to, or I hope to.
Evo? I don't currently have plans to go to Evo. I know Rome will be at Evo.
Yep. I'm planning to be at Evo.
There's a few people that have already said they have plans being at Evo. There should be a decent amount of KI people at Evo.
Yeah, but Wolf, do Wolf's pants like blend in?
Yeah, I was about to, like the Shadow Jago stage, it kind of just looks like weird skin.
So you got the counter hit link on Overpower there. It's definitely a good link to know. Let's scratch medium pitch punishable. Let's go.
Yeah,
Jago players just sending wing kick is like Wolf players licking their lips.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jago players, Wolf is a very unsafe character to be throwing wind kicks against. Even light wind kick can be punished if he has Shadow Meter.
Yeah, I don't think I see a Wolf that's consistent at it. Like, I'm very bad at punishing light wind kick too, but...
You say so much Wolf on stream, but it's been mostly Faffel, and Faffel's been on all 3 rounds so far. This should be his last match on stream today, because I try to, try to break it up. Whoa!
Got the link combo there as well. And counter hit.
Yeah, that was just Faffel being strong, offensive, not goofing up.
Man, I think Lochnar was playing the DP mind games too much. Like, he'd wake up DP or he'd wake up buttons. There's like no in between.
Wake up block is pretty strong too.
Yeah. Or even backdash if you don't want to block.
Yeah, backdash, good thing to do. I do like that he's showing DP. I think if you have an invincible reversal like that, you should definitely be showing it.
Punish.
Backing
I
up.
definitely kind of mistiming meteors a lot. That was only the light one, but the counter hit.
Yeah, you are negative as Jago. He might have been trying to do a DP. I know sometimes I've seen Lochner mess up his execution. I don't know why he didn't do a heavy one there.
I just did light.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, be careful with these medium wing kicks. You can make it plus with instant cancel. Wonder if Lochner was just used to it being safe in most matchups.
The only reason you should be doing, I guess if you're, oh my goodness, that wasn't even right, but you know, he sent the wing kick afterwards. Forward heavy kick is an incredible normal to be using in footsies. You know, it does risk being shadow countered, but it is strong enough, honestly, to balance out with that weakness. What is he, like +2 afterwards or something like that?
+2, yep, and 9 frames.
Yeah, really fast.
You gotta be careful with forward heavy kick against Wolf, because Wolf has a lot of buttons, the low profile forward heavy kick. But
I feel like, I don't know. That's if your opponent is actually responding to it, I feel like.
Yeah, like if you see Jago trying to use it in neutral, that's when you just start doing more crouching medium punch, more sweep in neutral, and you'll cook it. Yeah, Wolves can wake up with crouching heavy kick and it'll go under Jago's forward roundhouse. That's like the optimal punish if you really want to call that shit out.
I think that's at the level though, like, that's like, well, at least at this level, it's like, you keep showing your strong stuff until the opponent shows that they will respond to it and start trying to play against it.
Definitely. I agree. Again, missing the confirms.
Not pressing back after that. What is Jago's best medium to press back with? The crouching medium kick rolling? I don't know about speed wise. Like after ragged or just something. Can he reach?
Yeah, maybe crouching medium kick, maybe standing medium kick. The thing is, if Wolf does light ragged edge and he's -1 and he presses a 6-frame medium, it'll just trade with all these characters 7-frame mediums. So it's like pretty good for Wolf to do.
I do feel like a lot of this is just Faffel blocking and getting punishes.
Yeah, and Lochner not blocking.
Oh, just reset.
Again, yeah, block and punish, no instinct cancel to make that plus, and this should be good. Lochner used that instinct.
Yeah, Lochner just didn't really look like he knew how to respond to the Wolf pressure. Unfortunately, Wolf is one of the strongest rush-up characters of the game, yeah.
I think he's pretty strong at lower levels too, just because how overwhelming he is.
Charbok, thank you so much for the Bezos bucks and gifting us up to Night Slash.
Night Slash, you mean knockoff? Yeah, I was trying to remember what move you used.
Fucking Kowtow Cleave.
That would be like super extra. What about Pursuit?
No, that's not a real dark type attack anymore.
Not anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
Parting Shot is the GOAT dark type attack now.
Okay, we're gonna get BG and Chaotic Assassin on the stream next. And just I guess a little clerical thing, I guess, is Body said he's gonna bow out for the rest of the tournament, so nobody else will have to sit out any rounds, but unfortunately,
more work for you.
Yeah, it's more work for me because the challenge is not going to reflect accurately what's going on in the bracket anymore. After the third round. That's okay though.
You know what Capcom is doing to their players by not updating their game trash?
Boring them.
This morning I saw Chris Wong went live, and he went live with, what's that robot game again that people are playing now?
Iron Versus?
Streamed? No, not the fighting game. The game that's like the cockroach game. Why am I blanking on the name?
Repo?
Repo, yeah, Repo. Why is Chris Wong
Repo?
streaming Repo? Yeah, like, bro.
No,
where's
sorry.
the content, Capcom?
I didn't send an invite to you, Chaotic. You can always just join on my name. That's the strength of being on the same platform. Maybe he's in rank
If you want
though.
something easier to type, you can try and join on my name. I don't know if that works anymore since they updated the game.
Yeah, just join TVix. LTVix. Who said LTVix before? I can't remember.
Colossal's the one that kind of said it the most.
Yes, he said Chris Wong is streaming Repo, or was, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, this morning. I didn't tune in. I just got the notification. I was like, damn, this is what Capcom is doing to their players.
No, this is fire. We got Cinder on screen. Got two aerial assholes.
You gotta say it like Rob TV used to say, this is fire. And this is fire. Fucking Pagoda egg rolls.
Put the egg rolls in.
I think Cinder's biggest weakness is he's got no good mid-range normals. His far medium kick is like 9 or 10 frames. Like, that shit is atrocious.
No confirmation
You
off
gotta
that.
do like forward heavy kick, medium punch at Shago.
Galaxy Assassin definitely understanding like how strong Shago's mix is. It does short combos, just gets a knockdown, does another mix up.
Man, I do kind of like Shago. I like all the Shotos over Cinder. Not gonna lie though, except maybe Omen, if you count Omen in the Shotos. But Shago Jago Fulgor I definitely like into Cinder.
How easy is it to make Fire Flash whiff with dash rooms?
It's not that hard if you like are correct about the Cinder's timing. A lot of Cinders will like delay their wake up DP and then it'll beat your dash through. But since it's such a slow move, it's like easy to make cross up, honestly, with a dash through.
Oh, no punish. That was close.
Still got the opening though, really good normal with that dash forward heavy kick. And forward heavy kick has like 6 active frames, so if you do it a bit late, wow, hard call out there. Didn't get ultra. It'll just trade with Cinder's DP. BG gave up already.
I mean, it was pretty much not doable. Just, you know, sometimes you trust in your opponent that they're like, yeah, they're just gonna hit me and kill me, it's fine.
I think if you do hard knockdown ender as Shago, and then do heavy slide, and then forward heavy kick, like that'll do the timing where it trades with Cinder's Fire Flash if he wakes up Fire Flash. If you do hard knockdown ender into crouching light punch, you get a safe jump against Cinder.
Yo, DBI, what's up? I think there is some argument for just giving a round up, because if it's like, it's, you know, if you're not fighting for anything like money or whatever, like, sometimes it's better just to keep the mental strong and just like not expend all the extra resources trying to like sweat your way to an impossible victory. Especially
That's true. But also, you can use it to also set up like
mind games.
Mind games as well. Yeah, if you want.
Damn, Charbox looking to play some KI.
That's crazy. I think bro was playing Marvel 3 earlier.
Damn. Whoa. Yeah, that's a... Chaotic Assassin definitely showing how, you know, he's played this game for a while. Looking for a Shadow counter on the Shotgun Blitz.
Nice combo. Yeah, this Shado's giving people trouble.
Every time I think about Marvel 3, I think about how fucking bonkers the FGC would go if they actually released like a rollback update for that game.
It's got to be coming eventually. I mean, Capcom's like releasing all their old games.
Ooh, empty jump, low, the unblockable. Oh, didn't time the overhead correctly, unfortunately. Slow button's pretty hard to time on wake up.
So I do think one thing that's useful against Shago is his only safe opener, right, is his overhead, pretty much. But he can't hit confirm into his overhead. So if the Shago player's sending a lot of cancels and overheads, sometimes just do a shadow counter after blocking something.
No, we did the gas break. Like, I understand, like, trying to reserve the body and whatnot, or possibly get into a stronger body. But I feel like if you're going to be playing that game, you want to make sure you're actually reacting to breakers and not just guessing.
Why did you do that? It works out, but you could have just done a one chance into Shadow DP cash out instead. Putting all that break there.
Charbok, did you touch the MVC B mod at all? Did you ever mess around with that? I know you play a little bit of Infinite. Okay, we're gonna stick with the Arya.
It's definitely a better pick in theory than Cinder and Doshigo.
Yeah. PG definitely could use a little bit more patience. They're trying to use these lights. Arya's lights are like one of her few like pain points in her design that like makes her a little weaker than some characters. She's got pretty pitiful lights.
Yep. Terrible 5 frames. Plus frames.
It's pretty much just like that, and her shadow counter sucks. That's like her 2 main weaknesses.
I agree. Her pressure also isn't like amazing, so if you block her mix-up, she like doesn't really have a way to reset her, her pressure very easily. But her neutral's so strong, where like her going back to neutral, she doesn't care that much. Letting so much stuff rock. I'm dying for it.
Ooh, wait, you can definitely kill. You could have gone shadow into shadow and actually got the kill, almost kill.
Didn't even, yeah, could have killed like, a number of ways there with just 1 bar, I think. Yeah, that's bait. I was gonna say, I would have just canceled directly into Shadow Arc there. Would have chipped out, would have beaten everything.
Yeah, using the meter to play that game. I'll try to throw or something.
Oh, out of instinct now though. Chaotic Assassin is just relentless with his offense.
Oh goodness. Depending on what combo he does though, you might get instinct off this. Pretty close. If you block a few things, you might get it. That's something
I think Shago's also a character that's hard to be patient against though in neutral. He's just gonna forward dash at you and mix you up.
Off that instinct, threaten it. That's DP.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, I think being off screen with no hurt box on screen is like one of the strongest things you can be when your opponent pops instinct.
Yeah, but at least Shago's is like predictable though.
I mean, he could have went for throw there, he could have went for DP there, or he could have went for dive kick there.
Shago's at triple S tier. I don't know about that. Shago's definitely really strong.
Definitely a tricky character.
Like I'd probably put him in arguably top 10. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that, but I think he's of a higher than in the mid tiers.
I agree with you actually. He could be low top 10, or he could be like just outside of top 10. He's a UUBL character.
He's definitely, plenty of characters in this game where like the difficulty, it's playing against them more than playing them. It's like the difficulty scale of playing them versus defending against them is like way tilted in the offender.
And I think that's Hisako is the best character at that.
Yeah. Where does Sako stand? Sako is arguably top 5.
I think she's top 5.
Yeah.
I think she's number 5.
She's really good. Okay, so we
doesn't
don't
have too many bad matchups.
Bodied is not here anymore. Who got left out technically? Who did get left out technically? Faffel got left out technically. I have Faffel and Lochnar just played. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to do these games. Who has Lochnar? Lochnar has played Faffel, AlxMoonFang, and that's it. Oh, this is gonna hurt my brain.
Yeah, it's gonna make a mess for sure.
Sorry. Let's do a little commercial time while I figure out what matches I want to run here. So we can try to not get any repeats, but also let everybody play. So let's see. Lochnar has played Faffel and AlxMoonFang. Let's try to get... Let's see. Who has Chaotic Assassin played? Has he played Bodied yet? He did play... Oh wait, no. We'd want not Bodied. That would be... That'll be Faffel. So, Chaotic Assassin and Faffel. That's not happened yet. Okay, so Faffel and Chaotic Assassin can play off stream. And then we'll have Lochnar and Ayetu on stream. And then we'll have AlxMoonFang and Bgigante on stream after this next set. I only have to do this one more time, so it should be fine. Yeah, the bracket is going to be lying now because Bodied bowed out, so it's going to be kind of funny now because I'm trying to make sure everyone still gets a match.
And then we don't have like repeat matches as much as possible.
Yeah. It might turn out we have to get a repeat match, but I'm going to try my best to make sure we don't.
The fabled round robin run back.
But yeah, it's you know, it's no problem if you do want to bow out. I would urge you not to bow out if you plan on entering these unless you really need to, or if you're like super not feeling it. If you're just putting you in a bad mood, definitely just bow out at that point. But if it's like you feel like it's taking too long, I beg you to keep with it, please. It makes it so much easier for me to keep track of what's going on and whatnot. I mean, I could just, you know, run it and be like, okay, Bodied and Faffel don't have a match this set, but I feel like that's whenever we have the ability to swap around, I feel like we should definitely do it.
And these scores are crazy.
So, I mean, I feel like probably Chaotic Assassin will be the one that wins this tournament. I feel like he's been like 3-0ing everyone, although he's only played 2 matches. We'll see how it goes on, but I probably won't really be able to definitively say what the standings are until I do the math myself later.
Who was AlxMoonFang lost? No one yet, right?
Yeah, no one yet. It's true. I mean, it all depends on, you know, what comes out in these last 2 rounds. You're so bad against Shaco. Shaco's hard to defend against.
If he gets 5 games and Chaotic only gets 4.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue as well. Nice punish. Dude, I do see Lochnar loves to go for these juggle extensions and whatnot. I feel like probably really not really the best to do with Jago unless you're doing like one touch into like a knockdown setup.
I agree. Jago doesn't get the most out of juggles. TJ, on the other hand, he's a juggle monster. Could have killed, didn't kill. Instead, tried to be greedy with the battery enders.
You gotta be careful with fireballs against TJ. Damn, that does like no damage. It does lead to a combo, so you know.
I think it does average damage for a DP. Like, it's the last hit that does most of the damage. Yeah. Let me see how much it does.
Yeah, again, like I just said, you gotta be careful with fireballs against TJ. You can just roll through all projectiles. Especially if you do a shadow one like that, that's like super reactable. Oh my god, it actually whipped with the power line. Power line's kind of like heavy DP in the damage department. It does like 20% on counter hit. But yeah, it's not nearly as strong because Jago can just DP punish it if he blocks it. Right? I'm not wrong about that, right? I'm not.
You're right.
Okay.
It's -3. It's definitely +4 in instinct, though.
Yeah, the instinct is a little, you know. Instinct TJ, you're playing against one of the scariest characters in the game.
Hmm. Oh, never mind. It's +5 in instinct. My mistake.
I do like seeing Ayetu actually starting to use instinct, though. I know that's something we gave him a little crap about in previous rookies, is that he wasn't really using instinct.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I can understand him getting a little unwieldy. Like, he is so fast in instinct. Yeah, again, power line with Jago, you can just DP punish that. You get a free, if you block a power line, you can get a free like 17, 18%, whatever it is for the heavy DP.
Yep. Definitely not easy to do.
Yeah. It's not trivial. I'm just saying it's definitely something to look for because power line is like TJ's main neutral tool. Whether or not he's canceling into shoot toss or anything like that, it's like his main tool he's using to get
He's
around.
definitely just doing all special moves in neutral.
Doesn't have a great walk speed. It's kind of like how he just plays neutrals.
27. Get out of here.
I do like seeing Lochnar jumping a lot because that's also very good against TJ. Although TJ,
I agree.
the TJ player, if they're being smart about it, they can actually scout the jumps out. Scout the jumps out. Yeah, that works. And actually just power line you on the way down. Definitely a bit more difficult to do that than just neutral jumping, but it's definitely something they can do. Oh no.
Oh yeah, Lochnar just getting hit on makeup. I was wondering if he's missing DPs or something.
Maybe he's a combo assist player. That's death. Or it should have been. It should still be. Oh, that's
Stage
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure if Ayetu just like finished out that auto barrage, it would have been death too. But maybe he just really wanted the stage ultra.
Knockoff.
Yeah.
Pokemon move?
I just, yeah.
I just realized that he's got Iron Galaxy logos on his shorts. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, TJ is definitely another one of those like could be kind of scary characters to defend against because you know you can take either the punch or the throw. The throw is not as immediately damaging, and if you know what you're looking for, he's actually not. He's pretty breakable on the juggles.
Sort of, yeah. I think like half of what TJ does in juggles is like reaction breakable, and then half isn't. It's the dark TJ mode or training mode that just happens when TJ's in training mode.
Yeah, I heard about that. But yeah, it's definitely darker.
Happens with Mira too sometimes. I don't know why, but Mira and TJ do this. Oh, we're all tied up, folks. One DP versus one combo. Who wins?
Oh, you gotta be ready for the flip out.
Yeah, no parry button in this game.
Luckily,
He's kind of cooking.
yeah, Lochnar's just getting mixed, but there's a 27. TJ is like, you know, if you find the timings and whatnot, his reversal is on the slower side.
You can safe jump it. Dude, all the particles look so crazy. It's the darker background, I feel like.
The training stage
He's kind of running away with this.
The training stage does like make the hits that come off of the light that comes off of every single hit like stand out a lot more.
Yeah, it does.
No DP. Maybe we went for it. Got counter hit instead. Oh no.
I should be dead. Just spend the meter. I'll just go into ultra. Clean 3-0 from Ayetu.
Yeah. Lochnar wasn't looking too bad, but like he definitely looked a little scared on defense against TJ, which again, not a character you see too often. I was about to enter the score and I was like, wait, I can't really do that. I guess I can at least put Ayetu ahead, I guess. Yeah, everything's just gonna be messed up after round 3. Asian Prince, thank you so much for the subscription. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so AlxMoonFang and BG on stream now.
What can you tell me about these buttons that are being pressed?
I mean, these are some very good buttons, bro. I mean, just enter and accept and yeah, bro.
You sound so crispy, bro.
Ain't no way.
There's a lot of reverb or like room noise or something. Like it's like you're.
Yeah, I think you
In a
sound like
recording
shit,
booth,
Alex, honestly. I don't know why you said crispy.
Yeah,
I would not
my
describe this
fucking
as
mic is in the
crispy.
other side of the room. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes
Yeah, I was
sense.
gonna say.
it's literally on the other side of the room.
That is the goat, Charbok.
Ain't no way, Charbok? Bro, I mean, I fucking miss Charbok.
Should have went to ECT, bro. He was there. Sorry, Black Diamond GMZ was
Yeah,
there.
Black Diamond GMC. I beat him in bracket.
Damn.
Now I can just always refuse to run back.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, sorry, Charbog. No more run backs.
I hope Charbok is doing great. Not you, Roman. I hope you're doing very bad today.
Thanks, bro. I do actually like Jago versus Cinder. If you block any Trailblazer,
DP.
yeah. I mean, sometimes it can be safe depending on spacing, but a lot of times it's not.
Scully asked if you miss him.
How are you? I mean, I will miss you, but he never shows up to my streams, you know?
You stream?
He's the only one capable of beating me at Star Wars lore.
True.
Competitive Star Wars lore. Jeopardy Star Wars
Star
edition.
Wars. Wikipedia rank.
Remember, Alex, today's the last day for standard registration at Combo Breaker.
Mm.
Excellent reaction to the fireballs. Jago's like, he kind of gets a weakness in his instinct in that he cannot only shoot one fireball, so the fireballs become way more reactable.
Yeah, and even Cinder's slow projectile move works. I think BG's just done an excellent job laming out AlxMoonFang in this first game.
It's last day for
Oh,
standard
no,
registration.
Yeah, there'll still be late registration.
Yeah, it's like $15 extra or something, I think.
I don't know how much more, but if you want to save some pesos, today's the day to do it.
Yeah, BG's definitely one of the players that looks just the most solid that enters these brackets.
I agree. And Cinder's definitely one of the best characters to lame people out with, too. So.
Bro, I was watching Sneerful's photographs of Combo Breaker 2023. Man, what a time, you know?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Back when Wrecking Ball was still good.
I mean, back when everyone was happier, you know? Everyone was generally happier in
Oh
life.
my goodness.
You know? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think AlxMoonFang just needs to enforce his will more. Like, if someone's trying to lane you out, you do just kind of gotta... I wouldn't try jumping at him, though.
Oh my god.
What the... Yeah. It's one of the most annoying things about Cinders. You get some, like, weird angle of fucking Trailblazer and he just gets a combo for some reason.
Yeah, something I would say for this matchup is Jago definitely, like, you see AlxMoonFang walking back a lot. You should be walking forward with Jago. Like,
Could try and, I think Jago actually can beat Cinder in the Fireball game, but I don't know if AlxMoonFang knows how to do that.
he's got to be throwing more
you really gotta
fireballs if he
use-
wants to do that. He's just been,
Yeah,
like,
normal
backing up.
Fireballs and charge Fireballs. You can't out-damage Cinder, though, so... That was a terrible meaty, but whatever.
Okay, gets out for free. Special thing that Cinder gets on his instinct pump.
Yep, him and Sadir are only two characters that can pop instinct in the air.
Ooh, forward heavy kick. Strong button. Try to get him, but gets fire flashed.
Again, Jago breaks in the full screen. YOLO wind kick not working out. Arms are burnt.
I mean, if you
You
had
just gotta
the...
chill. Okay, I was gonna think that was like the worst thing you could do there.
Again, the random wing kicks, it's not working out.
Should have went into Shadow on the opener. Ends up getting the lockout anyway. Monster Ender again. DP. He's messing up.
Yeah, he got a little greedy
No.
there. He was going for damage and life gain.
He could have won. He lost.
Oh, that was super risky for BG.
Right. He had the light. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out.
It's the obvious break point on the recap.
I think everyone should compete at Combo Breaker and Killer Instinct. I don't think I've ever seen you play Combaticons. But
If you have any interest in playing CAD and offline, Combo Breaker is the one to do it.
mm-hmm. And also for anybody like, looking to play, like I would suggest just doing it. Like it's fun and whatnot. You don't have to take it like
I
crazy.
think this
seriously.
year will be smaller than previous years because I know a lot less people are going. Just what? It should still be the biggest KI bracket.
Yeah, and generally it's just fun to hang out with all the KI peeps.
Run casuals and shit. 24-hour
Yeah.
venue.
Even outside.
Yeah, if you meet a woman, just stay away from him. Like just
Oh
say
my
hi
God.
from far away.
I don't know why AlxMoonFang is okay. Does cross up the DP, misses the punish.
But yeah, even outside your tournament like pools, like you can get so many games of KI offline at Combo Breaker. Like definitely the few I've been to, big offlines, like having a 24/7 venue is like crazy good. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's really fun when you have fucking drunk people on the
fuck
floor
was
like
that?
each at the venue.
Yeah, there's a picture of Ben dead on the floor from last year.
Every single event he's ever gone
Oh,
to.
that too, yeah. Oh
That is-
my goodness, he got the shimmy,
that is
but was
not
not really
manageable.
responding there. He's just walking back. Okay, don't get too nervous. The guest break. Fortunately, he wasn't burned.
Chance PG wins this, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Calm down, calm down. Don't let him get a hit. Just let the fire burn out. Oh my god, that could have been. Does that work? That does work on the first one. No heavy break.
AlxMoonFang
Well, Alex
gotta
Moonfang-
confirm that forward heavy kick, but not confirming it.
He just needs to fucking DP more.
I agree. He isn't DPing that
Just
much.
send it, bro.
Jago
You
on
just-
fire is kind of sick in the outro, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's got some aura.
He's just trying to be like Ken. He's got the fire
Yeah.
DPs now.
It's crazy.
But yeah, you should definitely be hit confirming that forward heavy kick. It's got 2 hits. It's really hit confirmable.
Stop capping trash.
I'm not. Might be one of the most confirmable buttons in the game.
Any multi-hitting move is generally pretty confirmable in this game.
Not really.
No. Decent trade if he wasn't fired up, but right now, fire is going.
Whiff, punish, into huge cash out.
Yeah, I really like that. The one chance, he had a bunch of PD built up, he just had one chance at the combo end. I mean, Cinder plays around that a lot. He has a big mechanic around that. But even other characters can do that. Like these like trades and stuff you'll get into in the middle of the game. You'll be doing potential damage as much as real damage as well. Sometimes it builds
Yeah,
up a
I think
lot.
when you're far away and Cinder's like doesn't have a bomb on screen yet, that's a good time to just like charge a fireball and shoot it. If you have the bomb on you, you do want to chill with the zoning, but like
yeah,
now
right
would be a
there
good time
is
to throw a
fireball. Yeah. He should. A lot of times he's doing these
Like-
wing kicks. He should just be doing a fireball.
I agree.
If
Risky
you and like something that's really strong too is if you charge up a slow fireball, like you can just walk behind it. Oh, missing something.
Those were just whiffed wind kicks. Yeah. I think that was heavy wind kick.
Yeah, he has Shadow Meter to like do some shenanigans after that, and he also has an Instinct. I don't know why he just let that rock and got punished for it. Oh my goodness, calls it out after 3
Another one
jumps.
time. That'll be it. BG, too solid.
Yeah, he had AlxMoonFang jumping over him a lot and whatnot, but he didn't look too panicked on defense. He was just like, yeah, I'll just hold this, it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, BG's really solid. AlxMoonFang definitely, like, you gotta come down those like random wind kicks in neutral. Wind
He was
kick
whiffing
can,
a lot of them too.
yeah, wind kick can be a strong neutral tool, but you gotta find the right spacings and also know like your ways to like make it a little bit more safe with like Shadow Meter and Instinct, because he let a lot of them walk that he didn't have to. Sometimes you got Ume though.
On a Shadow Fireball ever.
Ume wind kicks. Jacob Pressure so chill after that. I would say also AlxMoonFang doesn't have the most refined Jacob Pressure. He wasn't really threatening overhead and lows that much. Not doing stuff like light kick, crouching light kick, mash that will catch like backdashes and stuff like that. I feel like Jago can be a decently threatening character if you have some strong offense. Like that's like where he thrives a lot, is up close. Oh, great. One last round. I gotta figure out who is playing who first. Let's see.
Because it says that Chaotic has a loss now, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't have a loss. I mean, I'm definitely just doing it at this point by like who's around. Okay, BG and Faffel, have they played? They played the first round. Okay, so that can't happen.
Oh wait, Faffel did beat Chaotic Assassin
No, did he?
in the score reporting.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go Faffel.
Faffel?
Up a rank. Okay, so they can't play though. They already played once. We'll see.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I just did A2
No,
and Lochnar, right?
go Roman!
Yeah, A2 and Lochnar just happened, so if we can swap those two, that would actually be golden. So you have A2 and Faffel played? It looks like no. So A2 Faffel, Lochnar and Bodied. Oh wait, no, Body's not there. Who is the Bodied? Bodied is BG. Have Lochnar and BG played? They have not. And then... Okay, I think that actually works. So we can get... See you next time, go head out. Okay, have a good day, Sip Master.
Who's leaving? Who's leaving?
Sip Master.
Mm.
The young Riptor. I don't know if he's young
Is
or
that
not.
Sip Wolfie?
What?
Is that Sip Wolfie?
No. It's a different person.
Mm.
Yes, I feel like you don't trust me on that. You're like, yeah, really? Okay. Okay, so this has been the Faffel stream today, but we're gonna get Faffel and A2 on stream now. And then we'll get AlxMoonFang and Chaotic Assassin to ride us out. And that means Lochnar and BG play off stream. Right? No one's playing a repeat match, right? I think that makes it to where no one's playing a repeat one.
Alright, I'm back.
It hurts my brain to try to figure out, At least it's only like 6 people now, so it's like not that hard, but it's definitely like a little... The brain does not like it.
Counting is definitely not an easy thing to do.
I mean, luckily, Challenge has like neat things, like if you hover over someone's name, you see where they are in each round and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it a little bit easier. But I'm pretty sure I got it to where nobody matches up against somebody else that they've already fought. No run
You
back.
got your combinatorics formulas memorized, Trash?
My what?
Your combinatorics formulas. Combinations and permutations.
I don't even know what that is.
How many groups of things can you make out of this many people? You don't know Combinator?
Roman, shut up, bro. All right, let's go with the next KI Tournament Edition 2025. With the next match, who's gonna be Faffel versus
Ayetu.
Ayetu. Let's fucking go.
Honestly, BG, that's a pretty real fear you got there. Even if you are like technically part of the United States, I definitely do not blame you for that.
Ain't no way nobody's done combinatorics here. You know your n factorials and r factorials.
Let's talk about this match.
Talk about this math, you said? I'm just kidding. This is probably the most 5-5 matchup you can have in the game without being a mirror match.
Okay, Roman.
You
No
heard it
confirm,
here.
Faffel?
TJ's just as strong as Saber Wolf.
TJ and Saberwolf is like mega 5-5.
I think one of the best like things that I learned in my career in Killer Instinct is never listen to Roman ever. Like literally, just never listen.
No feral cancel?
Well, I know
That
running
up in a lot of stuff.
a Saber Wolf running at you is kind of like someone wave dashing at you in Tekken. Like you just kind of start being like when they go press something and they just keep running at you.
It is a bit like that, yeah. Saddles get hit by too many power lines. If they're doing power line, you could just slide right under it. Risky. Faffel keeps going for that frame, that mind game there, but not working out.
Oh, on a barrage damage.
39%. Safe jump? Yeah, I like it. I think if he confirmed it to heavy ragged, it actually just would have killed without needing to make it breakable.
Why should it glow green?
No slide! Again, he's running into these power fists when he could be sliding under them. You are gonna get chipped out, my guy. Or punished. Yeah, slide always goes under power line's active frames. There's sometimes you either TJ armors through it or you punish him, but you're pretty much always safe.
His light is fucking broken.
And I guess,
It's a pretty good move.
yeah, I guess if you're doing like slide into the power line, it will activate the power line then at that point, huh?
Not always. I don't understand what makes power line activate.
I don't think, Slash, I don't think Saberwolf's run is degenerate enough to be compared to Drive Rush.
Yeah, it's not.
Imagine if you were punishable on Drive Rush overheads.
Right, the thing
Imagine
is,
if Wolf running up here was just plus on block.
No, let's not.
exactly. The thing is, only Wolf has drive rush. Imagine if everyone in this game had drive rush. Not even drive rush, just like for the fucking Wolf one.
I mean, you play Arya, you pretty much have Drive Rush with her fucking dashes. Fucking shotgun blitz.
Well, at least you can do something about it. They're unsafe. But like Wolf.
Honestly, that'd be a great a buff for Kim if she could cancel her dragon cancels into an additional a button that has additional block and hit stun. That'd be great.
At least we have shadow counter to defend against that in KI. We don't
Yeah.
got shadow
Yeah,
counters
but
for
don't you want the
sticks.
game to play for you instead, Trent? Like,
Breaking these heavies real fast.
Like a lot of times in this matchup, if I will try to look and react to TJ just power lining at me with slide, and even if he jet back jukes, if he's too close, he'll still punish it. You just got to be careful if he's too far away.
Reset. Wasn't close enough for the throw. Just holding backwards.
Oh, could have extended so much more. Oh, he could have blocked.
The chuckles look so funny.
I would have just forward dashed out. Yeah.
Oh, you get
He
blocked.
just wants. You should have just popped instinct. He's pretty much in the same situation, but with half instinct now.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does he know how to block it? He does it!
Dead.
Or break it, I mean.
Yeah, it worked out for him. But I think he should have just popped instinct on the DP. You got plus frames there. You got
I agree.
the same situation pretty much.
Yeah, if you don't know how break auto barrage, the straight jabs to the face that's light, he does like side punches that are like medium, and then
the gut?
he does uppercuts that are heavy.
Trust, can you repeat
Thanks for
that?
the visual
camera?
demonstration, Trash.
Yeah, Trust, can you do that again, please? What's standing up?
No.
I'm trying to visualize it.
Yeah, it wasn't clear enough.
Yeah.
Nice anti-air. That's one thing Faffel does have. Pretty good anti-airs. Bit too obvious with that overhead. Again, just try and do space running uppercut. You get like really good RPS off space running uppercut with Wolf. Again, not just sending stuff, losing his plus frames. Oh, nobody's blocking that. Ayetu's done that so many times this tournament.
Yeah, and he's like always doing the roll cancel as well, which is pretty reactable whether or not it's gonna be left right. You should just block after that, unless you feel comfortable you're gonna be able to do a DP reversal.
Oh no.
Is Ayetu Japanese?
No, I'm pretty sure A2 is Puerto Rican, or no, I can't remember if that's true or not. I know Togo is. I don't know if A2 is. BG is as well, yeah.
Missed the punish.
I don't know why my brain went there. I don't know if they said...
Wait, BG is Japanese?
No, he's Puerto Rican. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Faffel just hit like 3 power lines or something and did so much damage. Now he's getting comboed.
I mean, get off me. That's the correct response to a flip out, by the way. Block. Block or hold up if you think a throw's coming, but I think most of the time people are going to be doing attacks until you show that you're going to block. Ooh, we beat out the...
Works out that time. You do have a lot of stuff to come back from. TJ doesn't have Barb Instinct yet, so you can pressure for free. He's holding up, you gotta hit confirm that.
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna be able to get the Ultra. Oh, not quite.
Be careful.
TJ's got the bar meter now too. That's like the biggest thing right now is the meter advantage.
Oof.
And catch the backdash. I think Faffel just not knowing how to play around the power line and neutral definitely hurt him.
Just
GG!
just play Camu and do Dragon King.
Yeah.
No, again, I went to be like, let's input that score, and I was like, oh wait, the score is like, everything's messed up on the challenge page.
One more match for y'all.
We got Walknar. No, wait, no. AlxMoonFang KL Assassin. I read it wrong for a second. Yeah, it was a good set. Faffel definitely not responding to TJ very well though. TJ, one of them characters that you actually don't see that much.
And pretty
He's
much the
definitely-
players in the running are AlxMoonFang, Ayetu, and Chaotic Assassins. So
Yeah, I'm literally, I don't feel comfortable saying anyone is honestly in a good, like, for sure going to win.
yeah, we have 3 characters with 3 players with 1 loss right now. So
This is definitely like a tournament where I will have to just tell you all, like ping you all later in the Discord and tell you who won.
the classic rookies experience when people drop out.
Let's go. What a way to start the round.
This is the hard counter pick with that Gargos, though. You can create some space and get some minions on screen. That's when Jago just gets wrecked. Okay, a bit too obvious. Big body jump boxes, cheap.
Definitely the major advice for fighting Gargos is if there's a minion out on the screen, you should focus on deleting the minion. Unless you're confident you get it.
Luckily got that one gone pretty quick.
Yeah, unless you're confident you can get the minion in the same hit as you're hitting Gargos. Because if you do hit them during a combo, they will stay down until the combo state's done.
I honestly would burst if I'm Chaotic Assassin here.
Preserve the instinct. Oh, that's
Yeah.
some good damage. Oh, misses Fireball.
I think Chaotic Assassin just not super comfortable on the Gargos, not knowing a lot of intricacies. Get a minion out? Yeah. Get the fat guy out. Nah, it summons the stabby guy.
Now you get the fat guy out.
Yeah, usually you'll see the fat guy out first just because he has more hit points. It's like
Yeah, Roman, you're letting the fat guy out.
I was gonna say, like, how do
Yeah.
you press a different combination of buttons, right? Or am I
You
wrong?
just hold it.
You just hold it. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. You
Saying
hold it, you
I'm-
get the fat guy. You tap
I
it,
was saying maybe Chaos Assassin doesn't know how to, because I didn't know how. I'm thinking of like usually in like Street Fighter, if they have different EX properties, like different versions of the EX move, it's usually you're pressing a different combination of buttons.
Yeah, true. Like the light, medium, heavy,
Oh.
light, heavy.
Shadow Reckoning is only +1. I definitely, if I were AlxMoonFang in that situation, I would have DP'd into instinct cancel.
True.
Yeah, just DP, bro.
You got
Literally.
instinct. Why not?
I mean, literally, if you have instinct ready, like, and your opponent's right next to you, there's pretty much no reason not to DP because you have a safe DP.
Mhm.
The only risk is that may like backdash or something, which is that's not really that risky.
I do think this is a better pick against Gargos for sure. Might be a bit too DP happy though.
Yeah, we're seeing those random win kids come out, but we got the shadow slide now, the dark drift or
Stop
whatever the hell
doing-
it's called.
I hate seeing level 4 battery ender so much. It's not that good.
I mean, Shago doesn't
I've
have
done
one of
side
those.
swap there or hard knockdown.
Yeah, you see high level Shagos, a lot of times they're just doing the dive kick into it because that gets a little knockdown. You can do like a safe jump after it, do a little cross up.
Yep.
It's a pretty potent mixture option.
It also does a lot of damage. The battery ender does by far the least amount of damage. I think battery ender is fine on like if it'll kill our lower level enders, but I feel like level 4 is kind of a waste. You're not usually in that bad of need of meter and KI in the middle of a match. You'd rather
Does
just use damage
Shagos-
with a knockdown.
Shago's meter ender, does it even give him that much? Because I know some of the meter enders are like crazy
Yeah, it
cracked
gets
in
him a
this
decent
game.
amount.
Like
I feel like
Thunder's,
3/4 of a bar about.
yeah, like Thunder's meter ender is crazy.
I think Glacius is the worst. But yeah, Thunders, TJs, Shagos, I think they all give a lot. Idol's is pretty bad too. AlxMoonFang gotta chill. I think throwing more fireballs could help. That's not gonna. Whoa, never mind. It worked somehow.
Yeah, that was probably like a frame or two off of being hit by that crouching heavy punch. Oh man, that effects look real weird on my screen. I mean, he gets punished, but that was a lot
So
of
much
damage.
Yeah. I think more fireballs just in general.
Don't go
is
in,
better
don't
this
go in.
matchup.
You got a Stone Skin Gargos, you stay away from him if you can't help it.
Yeah, air fireballs is amazing versus Gargos. If you can do it low to where you can't duck under them. It's good. I wonder if the Shago comes out from Chaotic now, though.
Yeah, did we see the mirror?
Yeah, top one in the rookies, tier list.
Triple S
Shadow
tier.
Jago.
I would be, I did that one like tier-based tournament, like we played with like the middle 10 based off what people like,
Battle
put
of
on
the mid.
Yeah, the battle of the mid. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing some like more like mid-level, low-level players like post what their thoughts are on the strength of characters. Because it's definitely, it will be different from people that are like crazy strong in the game or whatever. A different experience.
We got Chaotic Assassin with the white headband.
Yeah, I was gonna say
AlxMoonFang with the darker getup.
Okay, AlxMoonFang getting the throw.
Slide punish? Oh, he tried to throw. Why did he throw? I think AlxMoonFang does have a bad habit of throw punishing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the Chicago punish. It's not the worst thing with Shago if you've got meter to cash out and they have potential damage built up. Shago is a character that does a decent chunk of potential damage on a lot of his hits.
He does.
Oh goodness, that was confusing, but he didn't think it would hit.
This is where you do battery ender. Okay, didn't hard knock down anyway. I like it. I think Chaotic Assassin's pressure just looking a little bit cleaner than AlxMoonFang's too.
DP gets the recap. Doesn't extend
Only
it
for
more.
half a bar too.
DP ender though, I don't know what the thought behind that was. That's not gonna work.
Not at all.
Uh,
Overhead block, but 0 on block and instinct.
yeah.
Fireball?
There we go. We'll confirm into the Ultra. If, I don't know. My advice to Shago players is if you pop Instinct and you're not sure if Annihilation is going to work, don't do it. Like, only do it if you're 100% sure it's going to work.
I think one optimization we could see out of like Chaotic and these Shagos as well is like if you have a bar meter and you get a thrower, you get that stagger opener with the overhead, you can kill Unbreakable with Shadow Fireball if they're in range. Like right there, you didn't have to do the the heavy punch and ultra. You could have just done Shadow Fireball for Unbreakable.
Yeah, Shadow Fireball is so good.
But I went to Shadow Fireball does like 15% Unbreakable. That's like 5%, 4% more than a typical throw. So.
Yeah, good play against the fireballs. Dark Drift just so good.
I definitely like Shago versus Jago. I think Shago can mix better and he can also zone better.
Yeah, I think that's something really strong too, Scott, is like if you have Instinct, looking for those 6-frame punishable options like Counterbreaker and whatnot. If they whiff a throw, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pop the Instinct, punish them for a 44% thing. I mostly see the lower level Shagos do like they'll pop Instinct like most people do to see like what's going on. And then there's like the brief whiff of a chance that Annihilation might work, and they just send it.
It worked out for AlxMoonFang against the Gargos, but I was like, I was not sure it was going to work there.
Yeah, I was a little surprised.
Like Assassin is kind of running away with this one.
Meaty.
Okay, there's the break. Chaotic Assassin's been doing the second and the fourth and fifth breaks a lot on those shadows.
In these juggles. I don't know. That's an
Annihilation.
Yeah. That's when you send it.
48%. Hyper combo. I like that little combo.
Could have killed, went to the Ultra.
There it is. Nicely done from Chaotic Assassin.
Yeah, honestly, Chaotic Assassin probably definitely the strongest looking player here today.
He did lose to Faffel though.
Yeah, he did. No, I'm not saying he's infallible. He's just saying he's looking the most solid. He's got pretty advanced looking offense.
I think that leaves Ayetu and Chaotic Assassin as the only players with one loss all tournament, but Chaotic Assassin does have one game less played, so it makes it pretty muddy.
Yeah, I'll have to do the math later. It's kind of hard to say who won, who didn't, just because everything kind of got messed up from Mr. Body dropping out. But that's it for the bracket tonight. I hope y'all had a good time. Time to fort. I don't know about that, man. Yeah. We just fought last night. Yeah. Thank y'all for showing up and playing. As always, you know, if this interested you, there's another one next week. It'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern time next week. So it'll be a little earlier. But if that interests you, you know, you can do that. If you want to play a more regular format, the Ultrafine Atomic Weekly will be on Wednesday. And that will be at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So, if, you know, you want to play some KI, there's some good chances to do so. I think we're either going to raid Pine or we're going to raid Jim C's Chaotic Assassin was actually streaming. There's actually a lot of people streaming KI right now.
Nice.
This game was made for me, old school Guitar Hero controller player. Oh, you're talking about Fortnite Festival? Fortnite Festival's kind of weird. I don't know. I prefer playing Clone Hero myself. But, you know, that's a little legally gray, I guess, for most of the how you get songs in that game. But, shh. Don't tell anybody. I'll go raid Pine. You all have a good night. Enjoy. Oh, Pine's playing Ven right now, actually.
Oh, that's nice.
I wonder if they're doing like a set or something.